On August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina made landfall, resulting in the greatest catastrophe in United States history. Today, the recovery of the region is far from complete. Volunteers from every region of the country have been and will continue to be instrumental in the recovery of those affected. We are not just rebuilding homes, we are rebuilding communities, rebuilding lives, and rebuilding hope, not only in New Orleans, but throughout all of southeastern Louisiana.
My name is Jim LeBlanc. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Volunteers of America of Greater New Orleans. Volunteers of America has always understood the value and importance that volunteers hold for any community. But after Hurricane Katrina, that need was greater than ever.
One of the largest needs for the type of work that we do in the rebuilding is for skilled volunteers. And that doesn't mean that the whole group necessarily needs to be skilled, but we do need people who have skills to come down and help lead groups on site. And that can be any kind of handyman, farmers who are good at doing anything. You don't have to be professionally in that trade, but be able to do it. Lead people doing drywall work or tiling to help lead a group on site.
My name is Joan Garner, and I'm originally from New Roads, Louisiana. This house is my family's house. It's very important that the volunteers are here to help us to fix the house.
These people came in and they volunteered and they have worked and worked, and I don't think a professional carpenter could have done a better job than they've done.
We worked with Joan and her father John, and we brought volunteers out. The first time we saw it, people said, "Wow, I think it should be torn down." And we started rebuilding. And we started with the foundation and worked up, and now, as you can see, it's a beautiful house.
It's amazing the relationships that people build in such a short period of time. The homeowners ask me about them all the time when I run into them, or they'll call me every now and then and check in just to ask me how I am and how some of the folks are that have been there. To me, it's about what America's about, people helping each other.
We're rebuilding this house here in New Orleans East. We've been here for a week, and we've done the drywall and float and tape, and so just trying to get this family back into their house.
We came down not knowing what we would be doing, simply to work in whatever way possible to alleviate some of the pain that we know these people are going through.
We have some issues that go beyond gutting buildings. We have things like painting playgrounds and helping kids lead normal lives, tutoring kids, mentoring kids. We need volunteers in every imaginable way.
I originally came down with an 18-day commitment to work as a volunteer in a relief kitchen just down the road. And I came to the realization that except for the great need and the goodwill, everything was temporary. So I basically shut my house down, walked out of life as I knew it in New England, came back to the relief kitchen, and just started doing community outreach. We started holding community meetings at the relief kitchen, and with enough community support, this community center pretty much organically evolved from a shared community vision.
But we need the food distribution. There's a lot of people really need it. There's a lot of people coming there every day and don't have anything to eat. So yeah, the houses are important, but this is also.
So I came down to do a variety of different things that weren't building. So I spent a couple days here at the food bank, working on a computer program for them to be able to make that a little more efficient. Working with a group in the lower 9th Ward as well, doing a mural project to try and revitalize some of that Main Street, St. Claude Avenue.
I want to invite you to come and help by volunteering here in New Orleans and the Gulf South. There aren't many things that I can guarantee in this life, but I guarantee you that if you come down here and assist us, your life will be enriched immeasurably.
It's very cathartic to have it here and to feel that you're not alone in this, and the world really does care and hasn't forgotten us.
It's definitely rewarding.
Strength in numbers is what I believe.
I would definitely tell them that there is still a need to get down here. There's a lot of work to do, and to definitely do it. Take 2 weeks and go, and it'll change their life. It really will.
Once they've seen the devastation, once they've seen what needs to be done here, if somehow I could convey that feeling to people in a conversation, I'm sure we'd have far more volunteers.
Volunteers are helping us rebuild this community and all of the Gulf Coast. And you can help too. Log on to Volunteer New Orleans. This is set up by Cox Communications, and that can help you get connected into volunteer opportunities.